All right, so we're back for another vlog. So today is a rest day for me, but it's a low carb day. So I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. We're like 6.5 weeks out now from my next bodybuilding show. So yeah, it's gonna show you guys everything I eat today, do a bit of a day in the life. Right now I'm about to get my first cardio session in with the dogs. It's a beautiful day outside, so we're gonna take advantage of that and get the cardio in outside. But the very first thing I'm doing today, as soon as I wake up, I always drink a full shaker cup full of water. Got to get hydrated right away, so I'll usually do that. Take the dogs out, run a couple errands. I got to go to the grocery store. We're switching ground beef to steak today. Take out some fat out of my diet, so I got to pick up some of that. Got to grab some chicken, a few other things, so we'll show you guys that as well. But yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the day. All right, so we're just back from the grocery store. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Picked up some prep essentials. So first, we got some chicken. So I actually have a meal prep sponsor that does all my chicken, but I forgot about the holiday yesterday, which is gonna leave me one meal short of chicken. So we had to pick up a pack. I mentioned earlier how we're switching from extra lean ground beef to steak today. So picked up a few packs of steak to last me this week. One of my staple vegetables, basically the only vegetable I've been having so far this prep, are green beans. So a couple of packs of those. We're still doing one banana as of now, but today was an update day. That could change, so might be giving those bananas away. Who knows? Also some egg whites and organic eggs. So when it comes to whole eggs, guys, don't mess around. Make sure you're getting good quality eggs. Huge difference between farmed crappy eggs and free range eggs, like the actual quality of fat that's in them. So I only get 2 eggs a day, so I want to make sure I'm getting the best fats possible from those, especially being a prep, especially being a calorie deficit. You want all the nutrition you can get that's going to help you feel good, get the most out of your workouts, and keep your energy high when you're in a calorie deficit. So also got a couple packs of these jasmine rice. So I cook all my jasmine rice in my rice cooker, but every now and then you forget to make some rice or something, and you gotta have your pre-workout meal and go to the gym and meet the boys. So I like having a couple of these on hand just in case that happens, or if there's some day where I'm unexpectedly on the go for longer than I expected. They're just good to have. So moving in some condiments. So you guys know I'm all about the sweet and spicy mustard. Got a couple of those. Some regular mustard. I actually got this for the salad I'm gonna have today because one of my meals, like I said, is low carb. I take the carbs out of one of my meals today. So we're doing steak and salad for that meal. So we'll cook up a steak, we'll have some salad. It should be nice. That'll be my second meal of the day. Also got some salt. So haven't had to buy this in a long time. Always buy the sea salt in bulk. Use lots of this, especially pre-workout. Well, on all my meals really, but pre-workout especially. And then we have some Splenda. So this is kind of like my guilty pleasure. I probably do anywhere from like 3 to 5 Splenda a day, depending on how many coffee I have, if I put it in my oats or cream of wheat or cream of rice, whatever I'm having. So, but yeah, guys, that's a grocery haul. I'm going to get meal 1 ready, which is just protein shake. So we'll show you that now. All right, guys, for meal number 1, oops, that didn't work. We have 2 scoops of chocolate peanut butter, authentic ISO. So I put the 2 scoops in my trusty little blender cup. We're going to blend that up and enjoy 50 grams of protein for meal number 1. Also over here, have the Keurig going because I haven't had a coffee yet, and that's just not okay. So that's meal number 1. So next meal will be the steak and the salad. I got to get this down, get to some online client work. But yeah, stay tuned for meal number 2 and the rest of the meals on this beautiful rest day. All right, so here we are for meal number 2. Randy's joining us. So we have 8 ounces of steak that I just cooked up. Also have some steak for the next day or 2. And here's the salad that I picked up. So it's a lot of lettuce really, but a little bit of carrot. There's some cucumber in there. And I put like 1 baby tomato because those have carbs. So, you know, couldn't really have those even though a lot came with it. So yeah, after this, it's all carb meals. So I just like get my no carb meals over with. And then I start carbing up for training tomorrow. That's kind of my thought process. So yeah, guys, this is meal number 2. Oh yeah, and I'm washing this down with some EAA Surge from Jack Factory, my trusty Jack Factory shaker. So that's it, guys. That's meal 2. Stay tuned for meal number 3. All right, so we're getting meal 3 ready now, but we just had a special delivery, which I'm pretty excited about. I got my posing trunks for my upcoming show. So here they are. So probably the flashiest pair of posing trunks that I will have ever worn for sure. So these are from my good friend, Jacqueline Wilson. She's over in New Brunswick, I believe, but she does my posing trunks every time I compete, completely custom made to fit. And I just tried them on and they fit like a charm. So shout out to Jacqueline. I'm starving, gonna get meal 3 ready and then show you guys what that is. All right, so we're just about ready to eat meal number 3. So I'm gonna show you guys what we got going. So we have 2 of the free range eggs you guys saw earlier, 2 cups of egg whites, so pretty high protein in this meal, right up around 65 grams. I just made rice, so we got some fresh jasmine rice in the rice cooker. So we're doing 225 grams of that. So basically what I do with the rice is I'll kind of make like a rice patty on my plate here, and then I'll just put the eggs and egg whites on top. But first, I'll put some of this liquid soy sauce substitute seasoning on the rice, put the eggs and egg whites on top. The egg whites have a little bit of this chipotle seasoning that I like, so kind of gives it a bit more flavor. Yeah, and we'll put the eggs on top, and then of course on the eggs we got a little bit of no sugar added ketchup. So there you have meal number 3, guys. So I'm gonna eat this because I'm honestly starving. This is my first carb meal of the day. So like I said, like I like doing the no carb meals, just get those out of the way early in the day, because I find as soon as I start eating carbs, every 2 hours I need to eat them, or I'll get like dips in blood sugar, I'll get really hungry. So by just sticking to the fats and proteins early in the day, I don't get any cravings. I don't even feel that hungry because I haven't had any carbs yet. But yeah, as soon as I start eating carbs, I just need to keep eating and eating them. So we're gonna have this meal and then 3 more carb meals before bed, and that's kind of a way to like carb up for our training tomorrow. So yeah, that's it, guys. So stay tuned for meal number 4. All right, so here we are with the meal. So I did just want to show you guys what it looked like after it's cooked. So rice there on the bottom, eggs and egg whites on top with the ketchup. So the reason I want to show you this is because this is a very high volume meal. Like eggs and rice is kind of a weird combo. But when you're in prep and you're pretty hungry, you try to make these higher volume meals to keep you full for longer, because obviously you don't want to be hungry in between meals. You don't want to be craving bad food. So a key thing in prep is, trying to get the most out of your meals, make them as high volume as you can. Like you saw my meal earlier, the steak and the salad, like even though that wasn't a ton of calories, it still filled me up for quite a while, carried me over to this meal, and this meal will carry me to my next, because even though it's kind of on the lower calorie spectrum, I guess, in a way, it's still just very high volume. It's going to fill me up for a while. So like if you're just dieting for weight loss, trying to cut, whatever, look to do that with your meals. Like you don't want to eat really dense calorie foods that, 2 bites and you're done and it's like 500 calories. Like, it's not going to sustain your satiety for very long, and you're going to want to eat more, and that's going to make you go off track and take yourself out of a calorie deficit, and you're not going to reach your goal of getting lean. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. Go for the high volume meals when you're cutting. You do yourself a big favor for sure. All right, guys, so we are here for meal number 4, and I'm going to show you meal 5 as well, because they're actually the exact same meal, except this one just has 225 grams of rice, and my next meal will be the same amount of chicken, same amount of vegetables, and just 150 grams of rice. So what we have, 8 ounces of chicken from Premium Choice Meals, 100 grams of green beans, and 225 grams of rice. So my second carb meal of the day. So for condiments, I got more of the soy sauce substitute on the rice, and on the chicken, we did some of the sweet and spicy mustard. So keep it pretty consistent with the condiments and prep. I don't like using a huge variety, because then if you get something that messes up your digestion and you're using all this different stuff, you don't know where it's coming from. Also, these are variables I can take out later. Like there is some calories in that mustard. So as I get down the road, if I need to take calories out from somewhere and I don't want to take away from my actual food, I'll eliminate that. I might eliminate the ketchup that I'm using, but not using a whole lot besides that, and some Splenda. Like I said, no sugar-free syrups or barbecue sauces or anything like that, because all those have a lot of hidden calories. And if you're using a lot of that stuff, it adds up. But if you just stick it to like 1 or 2 condiments, it's kind of a safer bet when you're in prep, and less variables to have to worry about controlling. So yeah, guys, this is meal 4 and 5. So 1 meal left to show you guys before bed, and then that will be the full day of eating. So stay tuned. All right, we made it to the last meal of the day. So I'm excited to eat this and go to bed, get ready for training tomorrow. So this meal is kind of weird. So originally this meal was the eggs and egg whites with cream of wheat. But for whatever reason, the egg whites, eating those before bed, I would wake up with like bad stomach cramps and just bad digestion. So recently moved the egg whites to earlier in the day. That's working out great. And now we have salmon before bed. So this meal is 8 ounces of salmon from Premium Choice Meals. And I have the sweet and spicy mustard on top there. So the key is I get this baked from Premium Choice Meals, so it's already cooked. I put this in the air fryer for about 8 minutes at 350 degrees. Put this mustard on about with 2 minutes left, so like the 6-minute mark. Comes out absolutely perfect. It's amazing. Gonna do some green beans with some soy sauce on those. And we have 100 grams of cream of wheat with 1 banana and cinnamon. And I also use these Better Stevia drops, English toffee drops. So yeah, that's it. Full day of eating. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be doing more of these, more videos coming, some more training. So stay tuned to the channel. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, please.